So there's one more thing I want to bring into our scope of awareness with tropical astrology. So I made a video a month or two ago talking about how the last time Neptune was in Aries was during the Civil War. Now we're going to talk about Pluto being in Aquarius. The last time Pluto was in Aquarius was during the Revolutionary Wars. Okay. So don't be frightened, don't be scared. This is not, that's how we repeat time, by like, oh God, it's going to happen again. Like, no, actually, we're the authors of this story here, right? So we're able to really observe the timelines and think about time and timelines with these patterns, with planetary patterns. And think about when you're tracing something or like making an ingrained path. So, like a whirlpool, right? When you're in a whirlpool and you're creating a whirlpool in the pool with your family, or even how a whirlpool works naturally in the ocean, it's just this pattern and flow of water that's really hard to kind of escape that pattern, right? It's really hard to go the opposite way that the whirlpool is going. It's really hard to exit. If you've ever done a whirlpool with your family and you've created it in the pool or by yourself and you're just creating that whirlpool energy, you're creating a pattern. And then you try to swim the opposite current or you try to swim out of it, and the current just naturally takes you in the way that the pattern of the water was going. I think of astrology the same ways. When we reach these points of time that have these deep ingrainments or deep whirlpools, right, of patterned energy, it's a lot harder to go a different way, go the opposite way, or exit that ingrainment. Does it mean it's impossible, though? Absolutely not. It is not impossible to break the whirlpool of patterning that these celestial bodies may have had on a particular country, planet, people, folk, ethnicity. This is all deeply ancestral for not only human beings, but also the earth, because the earth holds memory. The water holds memory. All the water on this planet, especially in the ocean, it's like, I've been here since the beginning of time. I was there for that. So Pluto is what? The planet of the unseen, the underworld. Also can be related to cataclysmic events, along with Pisces, kind of. But Pluto rules earthquakes, tsunamis, earth catastrophe in a way, volcanic eruptions, tectonic plates shifting, these deep, I'm sorry, I'm embodying it as a Scorpio myself, just birthing, like the earth is birthing new energy, and that's going to make certain species wig the F out. They're not going to be able to handle this, eruption. And that's kind of how war timelines come in. As in my other previous video talking about Neptune being in Aries during the Civil War, a lot of new territory, new ground was coming in, new rules, new people, and it kind of shook people, like, oh, this is making us uncomfortable. We don't know how to handle this rebirthing, so I guess we got to go to war about it, okay? During this time period, think about it, revolutionary wars. So much revolution was going on at this time around the world, in particular areas of the world. Big countries on the map were the United States and France. Lots of allyships were also working together. People were working together to bring in revolution. This is when the 13 colonies worked to get away from British rule. and to be a sovereign, independent nation. This is also a time period where the Industrial Revolution began, bringing and birthing in a revolution of new industry for the world regarding energy systems and the ways that we use energy and different elemental power, steam factories. It's all about birthing a revolution right now, breaking free to become sovereign and independent from. You put the pieces together, all right? I don't want to say too much. I want to leave some for y'all to find. You know those books where you're able to like pick the story you want to read? I love those. Like it was one, I think it was a mouse, Geronimo, and he had all these adventures and you got to pick what he did. And then you'd have to flip to different sections on the book. So you kind of get to choose your story. That's what it is. Revolution. Aquarius is all about revolution, breaking free, starting things new, rebirthing, and also allyship, working alongside people that have the same goals as you. Like, hey, we're trying to be independent and sovereign. Are you trying to be independent and sovereign? Okay, how can we help each other and work towards that common goal together because we have the same end goal in mind and we want to bring that through. We want to birth that through. Think about it. Pluto in Aquarius. Huge, 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 huge. And it doesn't have to be in the same ways that we have had it. It doesn't have to be violent. It might bring in some violence because, you know, with birth is messy and can be a little violent, right? Have you ever been around for someone's birth, or even a birth and death work the same ways in certain ways? An ego death or any type of death, it's messy. It's not like the most fun woo thing unless you're a Scorpio or maybe an Aquarius or one of the signs, maybe an Aries, one of these signs that really has fun and heydays with these types of energies, like commanders and chiefs, people that are on the pioneering edge of birthing and that get excited to bring that birth and the revolution through and to start new things and to liberate people. And Sagittarius is another one. If you're liking to liberate things, if you like to free things, this is the time. This is the time period that we're in now. So I wanted to bring that. I'm going to put some things on the screen for you to read through, but do your own research, please, okay? It's important that we're all individually doing our work to become educated and not just looking and learning on TikTok. Like, yes, get a little information from TikTok, but don't let your research and education stop there. Dive deeper, look deeper, because you never know. The seeker will always find what they're looking for. The seeker is going to be the one. The seeker, think about it. Harry Potter, wasn't he the seeker for the Quidditch games? And like he would be seeking for the little tiny little super fast golden snitch ball, and he would, you know, it took a lot of focus, but it would bring him to certain things, and he just had he had these powers that no one else had. So be the seeker in your life and seek for these things. Seek, and you will find what is meant for you and what you're supposed to be, you know, how you're a part of this revolution and what you're here to birth in this world. That's going to be new and super exciting. It's an exciting time. It's a chaotic, intense time, but it's exciting. Don't let the chaos, the manufactured chaos and the manufactured harvesting schemes get you down and take you out of your creation mode, because Pluto may be a destroyer, but it is also a creator. Okay? Volcanic eruptions create life. All of that destruction in order to bring rebirth. You know, it's like the yin and yang. They work together. It's never just one. You got to look at both sides of the coin, because the coin is never one-sided.